Hey, namaste. I'm Kay. This is Ecstatic Self. Um, Earlier this week, I was encountering people talking about The Secret, the favorite book of a lot of people about manifestation, um, and I have complex feelings about The Secret. Yes, I definitely believe that you can manifest things in your life. Yes, I definitely believe in the power of positivity and the power of words and the power of intentions, and that you should make a wish and let it go. Absolutely. But I do struggle with this idea of you can have everything you want. Because sometimes that's just not true. Sometimes you have, or all times, I should say, you have karma to wrangle with. The effects of your past actions, the lessons you have to learn to come into balance and to come into wholeness in this lifetime. So that means sometimes the things you want are diametrically opposed to your karma, which means either A, you won't get it, or B, you will get it, but then you're going to suffer tremendously. So instead of trying to will yourself into the life that you desire, instead, what if we take a different approach? What if instead of trying to mold and use our will and force things to happen or gently release into letting them happen, what if instead we just take a moment, we feel gratitude for all of the blessings that we already have because all of us are each uniquely blessed and we all have wonderful things that we could be celebrating. And then what if you just invite or set an intention for your best well-being, your personal growth, and then don't get caught up on the specifics of what that looks like. Because I know for myself, I, for a long time, tried to manifest a life as a successful actor. And I worked constantly, but in my career never really took off. But the thing I learned as I struggled with this and kept wondering, why is this not manifesting? I'm really good at manifesting things. Why is this not working out? Is that this wasn't in my best interest. This wasn't what I needed to learn this lifetime. I needed to let that stuff go because what I really needed was to learn that I'm beautiful and worthy and lovable and fantastic without getting awards or praise or fame. I needed to learn that the thing that matters most isn't being celebrated, achieving celebriety, but yes, I may have just made up a word, but that's a word I like to make up, celebriety. But it's about having meaningful connections with other people, sharing love, getting love, having friendships and partnerships. It was about loving where you live, being humble, being grounded. Those were the things I needed to learn. And me pursuing a career as an actor was diametrically opposed to those things. And there actually reached a point in my career when I had a big agent sit me down and he's like, you could have all this, but you're going to have to give everything else up. This is going to have to be your life. And in that moment, I realized I don't want this life. But had I successfully manifested it, I probably would have been miserable slash suicidal. Because that's what happens for a lot of people. They get that thing that they've worked for years, the thing that they thought would make them happy. They won the Oscar, they flew to Mars, whatever, and then they realize they're still miserable. And now that there's not that thing to work towards, depression sinks in, anxiety, mental health issues. It's called the arrival fallacy. This idea that one day you'll make it and everything will be fine. So, yeah, there are other elements of The Secret that I appreciate. Absolutely. Is there truth in it? Absolutely, there is. But please, please, please open to this idea that you're already having the universe orchestrate for you to have the perfect life. That already you're given the lessons you need. You don't need to try and make things happen. You're already experiencing the karma that you need to grow. And if you can see that and you can work on that and you can appreciate that, your life is going to be so much better. So, sure, try to manifest the Bentley or the $1,000,000 or the life partner, but realize if that's not in your best interest and that's not in your karma, then you may not find it. And you're not doing anything wrong. You're not a bad person. You're not a failure. It just means you have some other lessons to learn, and those lessons are ultimately going to serve you more. So be grateful for them. I'm sure I'll be talking about this more later on, but I thought these ideas might be worth sharing. Hope you appreciate. And yes, I know my tan is horrible. Sorry about that. Okay, have a great day, guys. Namaste.